I have a dream that one day the world can find peace, that all of mankind chooses compassion over aggression, that people of any nation are able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood as we realize we are all one. We all want peace, happiness, freedom, and love, that instead of another bomb, we choose food for the poor. Instead of another jet, we choose cleaner water for the people. Instead of another war, we choose trade over raids. If we stop doing deals with the devil, we can make this world our paradise. For money in the hands of the wicked just leads to evil. Money in the hands of a good person, that's a valuable thing. We are living in one of the safest centuries on earth, yet the news is trying to frighten us into thinking there's another war on the horizon and we need to militarize. If leaders everywhere promise to cut back on military spending, we can do this. If military personnel lays their arms down every war, every one of them, we can do this. I urge leaders to choose to negotiate over hate. We choose to build a heaven here instead of a hell. We choose to help the weak instead of the strong. War in itself is useless. If it was up to me, I'd rather kill the leader than the soldier. I tell the soldier we are brothers, caught in the same struggle, pitted against each other by corrupt leaders. For power corrupts, and true power truly corrupts. I tell the soldier, go home. We get to vote for a leader, but never get to vote for a war. That is where democracy has a blind spot and is lacking. If the elites want to wage a war, let them fight each other without the people. I have a dream, a world where common good rules, not where few decide the future for so many. A world where everyone can pursue happiness, freedom, and love freely, where even someone from the bottom can reach the top, and the evil on top fall to the bottom, for money in the hands of the wicked is worthless. Money in the hands of a good person will make the world go around. Nothing but bloodshed and aggression will come forth from the wicked and money, while the good feed the world and help the poor. Hence the good are a beacon of hope for the rest, while the evil are crippled by their own unrelenting obsession with money and worldly desires for opulence. The good are never forgotten, and the evil should be forgotten upon death, for they help nobody but themselves. It is now that all of mankind realizes we are one. We want the same, the peace, freedom, and happiness, no more, no less. There's no honor in mindlessly attacking and stealing. There's only honor in fair trade, in doing what makes one sleep good at night, in trying to make tomorrow better than today, even if it starts with small steps. The end result will be enormous. We need freedom, food, clean water. If all nations sign an agreement to stop militarizing everywhere, we can stop the madness. And this is not saying all war is over, but the overspending on war leads to a new world war and a new build-up and a new mechanized slaughterhouse. Clausewitz just leads to Auschwitz. It was a mistake in history. His total war doctrine equals total destruction. We do not need a new tank, a new jet, a new navy ship. We need food, clean water for all the people on earth, and shelter. I urge all groups who are in a war to call one another and try to find common ground, a resolution, how small, no matter how small, calling is the first step. We have gotten so advanced, but are still often in a barbaric mindset. I urge you to let loose of your worldly desires and look beyond what you want to have and look what you already got. Negotiation and contemplation will always generate more wealth than aggression and rage. The past is dark and muddy. The future is bright and righteous. The people know what is right. Love protects, hate neglects. If we stand together, the world can be perfect. Be brave, not a slave, enslaved by their greed. Give forth what is left over and only take what you need. No society can flourish if we aren't equal, and repression or torture will always end in the falling apart of an empire. It was this way with the Romans and barbarians, with the Carolingian and the non-Christians, with the Umayyad and also with the Abbasid. Repression or torture is wrong and brings upon the decline or downfall of empires. Upon my death, do not become angry against any one race, religion, or nationality. Become angry at the elite and those who tortured me, because they are my biggest nemesis. They wage war for fun and never stop. So let us have our final war for peace, and let us never wage war again.